Investing in Vision 25 by 2025. That is the central theme for the Agri Investment Forum and Expo. Several heads of government across the Caribbean gathered here in Georgetown to forge the path in achieving this goal. The 25 by 2025 vision seeks to reduce regional food imports by 25% by the year 2025. The purpose of this event was to accelerate targeted investment in agriculture and food production within the CARICOM member states. Over 100 local and foreign exhibitors were also present, displaying their goods and services in agriculture. Let's hear their thoughts on the Expo and Forum.
Yes, we could spend a lot of money importing French fries from bigger companies, but at the same time we could use our provisions located right here in our region to make sweet potato fries, dasheen fries, and of course cassava fries. In addition to those things, with using those same types of products, you can make flour, you can make, we have pasta, cassava pasta, sweet potato pasta. Number one, it's healthier for you. Number two, it's quicker to prepare. And number three, sometimes it's good to change the taste a little bit. You know what I mean? And we believe that in an event like this, it gives us an opportunity to reach out to our regional neighbors and support one another. I know you all say one Guyana, and I agree with that, but I would like to add one Caribbean.
H&L Agri is the leading distributor of agricultural input supplies in Jamaica. We're looking to expand in the region, and of course, Guyana with this investment forum would have attracted us, and we saw the opportunity in terms of bring forth our products, our portfolio to introduce to the Guyanese market and also to interest farmers and growers.
The emphasis is around how we can, as Caribbean people, see each country as a member of the family, the Caribbean community, and the collaborative approach to ensure that we can produce effectively and export within the region and elsewhere for productivity, increased efficiency, and most importantly, our own food security and safety.
Agriculture is extremely important. We all know our food import bill is very high, and we have to reduce this. How can we reduce this? By depending on our local and regional agriculturalists, farmers, producers, whatever they may be. They must work to utilize them so that we can become sustainable in the way in which we operate. COVID would have taught us the importance of that, of how we can become more sustainable in the way we operate and in the way in which we eat.
Well, our role is, as I said, to bring products that can improve the agriculture in Guyana, but we are also involved in leather making and manufacturing from black belly sheep. And as you would know, your president and our prime minister are working to bring black belly sheep to Guyana. So it's just a good synergy, but mostly, of course, with the build out of Guyana and the need for construction materials and that kind of thing, we also saw an opportunity, so that's why we're here. I'm actually blown away by how many booths there are and how many different things you guys do in Guyana. Obviously Guyana with agriculture and having lots of water. But I think it's important because with what's going on in the world today, the pandemic and the world war and the war in Ukraine, it's all about being able to feed ourselves. And if the way we were treated with vaccines is anything to go by, we need to be able to feed ourselves. And I think Caribbean unity, Guyana with the volume of land that they have and water and working together, I think that we can, secure food security, which is what the whole conference and conversation was this morning.
Oh no, these events are very important because it showcases that one, Barbados is open for business, but it also shows that we're here to support those foreign entities that want to set up in Barbados, that there's an arm of the government that is here to help you and make that process as easy as possible.
It's extremely important. It is a one-off place where marketers meet buyers. Those with the goods meet those who want the goods. So it's extremely important, and so far I'm very proud of the network we have been able to achieve even from day one, and we expect more from the second and the last day.
I think this was a great initiative by the government of Guyana to reduce food imports because it really has an impact on our local economy. So promoting food-based, the local farmers, local fishers in Guyana, it helps us to be self-sufficient, sustainable in Guyana.
What we're trying to do here is to exhibit what we have, because I'm sure a lot of people don't know how wide-based or how many persons are exporting. So what we're trying to do is make persons aware of different type of or the different millers and what they have to offer. We also have a department where you have the post-harvest department, who are now looking into trying to use the rice flour to make other products. As of recent, I know the government would have lowered the tax for export of rice, which is one I know, and they're also trying to make export easy. They're trying to facilitate export when it comes to the backlog of vessels at the wharf, and so they're trying to make it easier for the exporters to export their rice to various countries, and the process also.
I'm grateful for it. It's my first time at such a level of Expo, and I think it's great for the country and for small business persons. At least you're getting a chance to advertise your stuff and to make yourself known on the market.
We specialize in wire bending and eco-friendly jewelry, and also eco-friendly products, such as my newly invented pump bottle, which is a part of my coconut shell bathroom set. We also have the bottles. This carry a wine bottle inside of it. They're all multifunctional. You can have them with your teacups and your wine glasses. To me, I must thank the government of Guyana, first of all, for this event. Secondly, I think that it's going to be good for each and every person here to have that international exposure. So having persons coming to see the work that we have, having a one-on-one conversation with them, it works well for the companies in terms of marketing and sales.
Since I've been here, I've networked with so many companies, large, medium, and small, that we can all collaborate and do something together to make our business better. We're in terms of packaging, in terms of probably getting the word out there, marketing, finance, so many things that are beneficial to small businesses like myself.
Young people from the One Guyana initiative were also in attendance and expressed their thoughts on the event.
You know, as a whole, I think it's the exposure. Like, there's a lot of people here. I was like baffled, like, wow, there's a lot of people. And so it's the exposure really beneficial, because we need to grow. You know, we need to grow. It's small communities coming together and making one big one. You know, as someone that's young in agriculture, it's very important, because I think, to me personally, I feel that agriculture is the future. Okay, we need our food. Agriculture is food. Without agriculture, we can't really do anything. And that's basically what they did here.
Guyana was once the breadbasket of the Caribbean, so if we don't have young persons participating in agriculture, how can we get back to that stage?
I think that it is critical to involve youth in agriculture, and especially I've admired and look up to His Excellency President Dr. Ilfer Ali for involving youths and having this vision for youth and believing in us, putting us in a position in which we could function as youth and show the country what youth empowerment really is.
The Agriculture Innovation and Entrepreneurship Program focuses on using climate adaptable practices in Guyana, where we cultivate high-value crops on the shade houses. It is an approach to combat climate change as well as producing high-value crops that will reduce the importation bill, as His Excellency would have noted, according to CARICOM goal to achieve 25% reduction in the importation bill by 2025. I believe that youths are agents of change, and having them being involved in the present decisions that will impact their future is very important. And as a young agriculturalist, I feel very privileged to have a president that believes in the youths and have them involved in different aspects in agriculture. And I would hope that young women out there and other youths, that they will be inspired by the steps taken by these young individuals that are leading in an initiative to reduce the importation bill in this country, as well as aims to supply CARICOM by extension in food security. I would hope that they will be motivated to also pursue a career in the agricultural sector.
The Agriculture Innovation and Entrepreneurship Project is one of the many initiatives government has launched to propel the agricultural sector. Government will also be distributing $1 billion in fertilizers to farmers across Guyana.
Actually, I'm an extension agent in Region 5, and up to last Saturday, Minister of Agriculture had made commitments to some farmers, and we had to work double shift to get it done. Once it's a commitment made by the Agriculture Minister, it will be completed. Well, these events will help to make farmers up to trim with what's happening in the global economy in terms of putting Guyana back as the breadbasket of the Caribbean. Farmers are benefiting a lot now. Our extension service, especially with NARI, GLDA, and GRDB, are reaching out to farmers. Farmers are getting technical advice, and with the $1 billion fertilizer that the President announced lately will help to advance farmers further.
Oh, as a farmer, it's very good, because right now we're facing with the fertilizer price $11,000, $11,500, $12,000 a bag. It's unbelievable. And a big farmer like us, it's very hard, because normally if we buy 20 bag fertilizer for $100,000, now we're paying $220,000 for 20 bags fertilizer. So it's really hard for the farming communities,
De Silva also mentioned the great help the free fertilizers will be to large-scale farmers like himself, who manages a farm with over 15,000 fruit trees.
Having the government to assist you in fertilizer, and even in the riverine area at 25,000 grand, I think that's a tremendous boost to us as farmers.
I think this is really good, because remember, we have the trade agreements and stuff like that, and it is very important that we keep a close connection with our neighboring countries, and we also encourage trading. So we now bring in the other countries in here, show them what we have and what we can produce and what we can give them. When they go back, they can basically share that with their country, and we do our exports and imports.
I like the handmade, the crafted jewelry, and obviously the food, the spices. I bought a lot of spices and some wine. I live in Korea, so I'm taking it back.
The 3-day Agri Investment Forum and Expo was an astounding success, as the event portrayed the need for CARICOM to collectively achieve Vision 25 by 2025 and to even go beyond this target.